My fan's been playing up all day. Hi guys, it's me, it's Tigz, hello. Really sore throat, but actually for the past like 4 hours I've been getting a lot better. I've got a drink. I have been relaxing my throat, I'm all good. So I think I can stream. Also, if you have been on the channel and you saw that there's something that's going to be coming up that's scheduled for the 17th of February, that is our channel's 4-year anniversary. So I hope everybody's looking forward to that, because I am. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I really cannot wait. I'm so excited. I'm really excited for it. So anyway, just wanted to give everybody a heads up, sorry, to continue doing YouTube every so often, because it just keeps on messing up. Anyway, so we're going to be playing a horror game, because I've gotten too deep into this game. Sorry, I've got to click my wrist. No, I've gotten really deep into this game and I'm enjoying this a lot. So I really hope the PlayStation fan. It'd be absolutely lovely if I could turn that down. No, we're just gonna get in. What were you doing? Oh, I know what we're doing, okay. Wait, what? It looks like they've been digging up sidewalks. This is blocking my view. I can't quite see what they're doing. Hey, lady, you need to there's nothing to see this, so why don't you move along? Why should I? You said you said to see out the room. No advice for you. You're trying to keep someone out of your business and wouldn't leave them with nothing to see here. See, she thinks so too. Every time you say nothing to see here, people stop and stare at you and actually move along. Nothing to see here really does kind of make me want to look more than that. It's kind of sinister. Nothing to see here. That's what cops say that they're definitely, without a doubt, something worth seeing. Thanks. I'm not for your advice, boys. Last time I checked it was you who worked for me, not the other way around. Alright, don't need to be down so touchy. All we're saying is that unless you want every passerby to stop and stare at us, you could try sipping it. Sipping it, is that how you talk to all your employees? You are aware of who I work for, right? Right. Digging a hole is the least of your worries, so do as I say. These jobs are the worst. What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden I can't have a one-on what some soup is doing standing by a construction site. How to do with the little lady on this one. As far as I can tell, we're pulling up a strip of coal with no definition. No reason far from it. It's scheduled maintenance requested by the building owner. There were complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of the uneven pavement, so my employee generously offered her own. So my employer generally offered her own money to fix it. Maintenance, huh? Seems perfectly fine to me until you start hacking into it. And you awfully seem as patient and trying to put it back in. Maybe it's also to do with that little thing you brought to the hospital. Shut up, or I'll actually choose to dig 2 more holes after this one. 2 more? Oh, I get it. I think that because there's some sort of threat. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said wasn't exactly correct. Honestly, I've had better. Trying to invite you to make us cover our family concrete. Kind of a boring threat. Fine, bad joke, but maybe you should remember that you are being paid very generously to be here to shut it. And you, miss, would you please kindly move along? As you can see, I'm busy enough with these 2 without any additional distractions. Right, so how the heck do I get around? So I'm going back in now and let you try and... Okay, we'll make a move for it. Do that. Oh, do I have to go and tell her that I can't get through because there's people in my way? That's great. Right, we're gonna go. Wait, why are you back here? Oh yeah, because this is actually where we need to be, isn't it? need to actually be here. We need to enter here. Right, okay. You can present it to me. Welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you. Appreciate all your help making me feel better. I've had to stop the deliveries though. Even the small seems to set off the files. Another crack added to an already cracky character. Maybe that's a sign that you were right about the fish. Hey, yeah, listen, we need to talk. But he needs to stop popping his head because he's so adorable. I love him. Okay, sure, why the serious face? What's wrong? Do you want to go into details about it? Yeah. How exactly do you own the cat? Own of a cat get mixed up with the Yakuza? Yeah, because Huh? What do you mean? I met someone recently who gave me the contract with your name on it to sign. I read it and it seems you owe me quite a bit of money. Why? I've been on this kind of stuff for a long time and I can't figure out how a cat owns that kind of money. Money? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract in your name and I want to know why. The truth is this place isn't all overboard, or rather it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place I was trying to just stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain and then these government types and half inspectors came knocking. Never realised how complicated opening up a place like this in Tokyo could be. All the rules and regulations. All I wanted was to help out the kittens and make people happy. And she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I don't think you should judge people because of how they look. I still don't. There's no way I was going to stay open and keep my kittens if I couldn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer, and things got better pretty quickly after that. The builder owner stopped complaining and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I'm stupid, but most of the cats here would be strays or dead if I didn't accept her help. For a while I thought I'd been saved by my guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind and friendly towards me. I've been quiet too. The business with Tomo's vows was the first incident I've had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was posting at the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for service rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot, after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It got out of hand, and I couldn't keep it up anymore. Casimir won't even see me to talk about it. You didn't really think you'd get a favour from the whatever they are for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy. I thought she'd try to help. How could it? The only way she knows how. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. I love them all. Please, you have to help me. And how many they rascals have hand? I'm doing well for now, but if they get their way, I'll go out of business. You have to tell Kasami, please. Tell her that if this place closes and all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kitties, they'll be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think animal services will let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, don't do this. I want to get more information on the mask, but these kitties, and I have kitties in the other room and downstairs, and I can't, I have to have, I know how silly that sounds, but like, it'll break me. Oh, fine. Damn it, it doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in a good conscience. Hooray, I knew you were fair in the end. Thanks. How did you get mixed up with the woman anyway? I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know about her, but things are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another camp a lesson or something. Makes me feel sick about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely the ruthless woman they were talking about couldn't be the Kasami I knew, or so I thought. I guess it's like you said, a tiger can't change its stripes, right? Maybe so. Anyway, you should probably be more careful about who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to get wrapped up in all this, but thank you for making me signs. What's your plan? I'm not sure if I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kinder side. If she really is a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't want to see the little guy's hurt, right? Oh no, I've really gone and got myself in trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops isn't putting her in a great mood. I'm sure you don't agree. But I still think there's some up in that life. And all the kitties loved her when they played with her. Because she's such a good judge of character. Some I don't think her treatment to animals breaks too well with her treatment to people. I've started to feel queasy, things like going back there without the contract signed. Damn it, you really got yourself into this one, haven't you? No point in dwelling on it now. I've made up my mind and I can't run debt collectors because I'm in a tight spot. Oh, take care, don't worry, my kitties are never wrong in judging someone's character. Yeah, sure. I'll think of something, but I need you to lie low and maybe close up the shop for a while to sort this out. I couldn't, they're kitties and I love kitty cats. Now she's gonna kill me. She's like, off with your head and I'll be like, okay. Hey, what are you doing, mate? Go back. Oh, meow! I love it, it's mine, I'm going to keep this cat. The cat's mine now. No, honestly, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home. Oh, it's a kitty and it's following me. It's mine now. I love this baby. This baby is now mine. I will love it. I will hug it. I will treasure it. Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking area, aren't I? Oh, here we go. She's here. Welcome back. Assume you took care of the little nuisance for me. I didn't have a son. I couldn't, in a good conscience, ruin someone's life like that. Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What? Do you think you're some sort of moral pursuer, helping out the little guy? Well, she told me anyway that she was a small-time girl who couldn't keep up with big meanies in Tokyo. Put it away. I'll put it that way, and I guess I do sound like I'm asking a bit much. Did she tell you about all the cats that kept escaping, or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? It worked for me getting people off their back and cleaning up the place. Those cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, detective, is a trust issue. You were too quick to take the other side because of who I am, or at least who you think I am. Pity. Yes, boss. Take her outside and show up so people disappoint me. Don't be too rough, I don't want to repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Leave her jacket here, I like it, it's very cheap. Did you know my friends tell me when all the police raids are coming? It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course, but if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they'll think. It would be a pity if someone recognised it. Escort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Hold on. Who's this? I guess he's a store away from the cat cab. He is her? I see. I love him. Oh, he's my baby and I love him too. Look at his fishy little face. I can't have a detective beaten around such a cute little face. So what's his name? Beaten? Oh, I think his name's Tomo. Tomo, that's not much of a name for a man, is it? I should call you Mr. Marshmallow. About a blackmail and beating. Oh, forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, lighten up. You're not a liberty unless you start talking to your cop friends. Oh, liability, sorry. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No, they likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly, so cheer up. How can you say mad when you're looking at these big eyes and those little feet? I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong. Don't appreciate what you have, only what you're looking for. That is until you find it. And then what? What's left? Now I said I'm serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business or my affections for cats or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment and pick up where he left off. But who wants to think about the logic? Well, I cannot read this word. What's wrong with me? Give me like 4 seconds just to like recompose myself. Because for some reason, I'm not even in this game anymore. I'm like literally looking at this cat. This cat is fucking distracting me. His little big eyes. Oh, I want to go and get one of my kitty cats now. And disposing of a detective's body when you've got those little whiskers rubbing against you. Huh? Was right. You generally do love cats. So why make her sign a contract that will end up with her having to put the cats down? Isn't perfect and cute as she seems. She might love her cats, but she has a strange way of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If a cafe shuts down, I'll make sure those cats have a home, though I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. In my business, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door while you hand the case over to the courts. Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Ah, he's pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say, you have some guts to come back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you, and in doing so, I've given you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny really, I spent so much time making sure I'm not seen as the weak woman all these men expect me to be, but I don't feel like myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I let you have that one little weakness of mine, it's only fair. I know so many of yours after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Stand down for now. Consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight. Understood, boss. Alright, forget the cat-cow contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it you wanted again? I want to speak to a mega company president about a girl who signed off from his agency. That's right, one missing agency president on one of his many projects. What a despicable little man. I'll tell you now, I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as a president to keep a few of his clients happy. A decision I regret now. Did you kill him? People don't make me much money when they are dead, detective. No, I want to find him alive. Unfortunately, I'm just in the dark about why he disappeared to as you are, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal though. While you were out, I got the address of one of his old hideouts and the code to get in. I can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but like I said, I'll tell you what I know. Stooges, to check it out for you. I like you, but don't push it. As I said earlier, me and my men can't afford to be spotted right now, especially in an area getting so much special attention. Special attention doesn't have Big Pooh show get enough attention on its own. Is what it is, but this isn't that place. The protective spot got a reputation and eventually. Well, I cannot read. That cat is still in my brain and I don't want it, I just want to like throw that away, but I can't, it's just there. This extra police patrols and a bit more recently. In fact, I still hear an ongoing investigation now. I understand you'll be no, that's with a D. Oh, intimately, sorry, familiar with the area and the incident that happened there. My condolences on the loss of your partner, detective. By the way, all the papers are rushing to make you out to be the component or worse yet, some sort of psycho killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in the police headquarters say you were close. There's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose it's not too much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks for the condolences, but what happened that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself, let's change the subject. It took a bit of digging to find the address. Seems like he was keeping a second hideout in Shijung. I can never say that one, however, under a fake name. Now that we know where he is, he probably knows we do. I highly doubt he'll be stupid enough to stay rolled up in it. But I also doubt he'll be smart enough to completely clear the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that will lead us right to him. Get what you want, then let Kazuno where the sign is so we can straighten him out. They get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is... Do I have to write this down? 11235. I'm going to, just in case, I'm going to go and put it into the actual chat just as I know. So then it means if I do have to actually type it out, I actually have it written down. Because I don't want to... accidentally forget and then I'm like, fuck, and then I have to like go back. Alright. It's the only keypad lock on the street. You can't miss it for what it's worth. I wish you good luck finding your little girl. Remember, you can't save them all. That was the place that we could get into. It was that fucking really fancy keypad on the fucking horrible door. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Oh, and Itch.io. First you bring Mr. Marshmallow to me. Being holed up in one place for the last few weeks has been a bit taxing. You know, I remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fisher? So he does have eccentric ideas. Go pick up some whatever the thing is. Right away, boss. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's great. He's gonna have a shit. He's gonna shit like a bitch. Oh, that's great. I love that. Right, okay. I have it written in. He's gonna shit like no way. He's gonna shit like there's no tomorrow. That's great. I can't. That's great. That's absolutely fucking hysterical. Right. So it was this. Huh? It worked. Looks like trick wasn't a lie. Oh right, okay, I didn't have to write it. Alright, it's just in there anyway. I'll delete that now. I didn't know whether I would have to quit it or if I would have to. Why don't I like pin it? I did not need to pin that. Well, I didn't mean pin, sorry. Oh, what's that stench? I know that smell. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows it. Oh no, did he kill himself? It seems to be locked, can't open it. Alright, we're gonna pick lock. I can't, seems like the inside of the lock is being filed off. Right, I'm going to run up a bit more. No good, it's only someone's holding it from the other side. The hairpin isn't catching on perfect, this is not going to work. Open, this one it won't budge either, the lock's been tampered with, taken useless, what's sitting in these rooms? Yeah, well I saw this. Oh, wait, before I look at this. The word Ruby is written in blood on the wall. Yeah, but isn't Ruby our actual name? This is the source of the spiral, right? The body is in bad shape. Whoever did this took time to remake the corpse. The internal organs have been disturbed. They be removed? What is this? There's a paper bag with the name, whatever his name is on it, written on it. Did Rena do this? Oh! Listen. It sounds like someone's trying to escape from the inside. Touch. The rattling stopped. Why? Enter? Is this even a good idea? The TV doesn't look like it's been used in years. It's covered by a thick layer of dust. I doubt it even works anymore. Shots of various girls, all of them taken in this room. They don't look like a professional headshot an agency would take. They all look so sad and young. I've got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for and the type of people they might have been sent to. Rena, so it's true. To think you were kept in a place like this. What happened to you? Huh? Something's happening. Oh no. You're back early. Oh, hello, Mask. Lovely to see you in the background. Yeah. I don't feel well. I think I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. Ruby, don't ignore me. Lately it's been the same excuse over and over. I don't know what you're talking about. Ruby, my sweetest Ruby. You think because that one song was a hit you could just stop working? That money is all gone, sweetheart. We spent it all trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby, hey, stop crying. Stop crying, I'm talking to you. Please, I didn't mean it. I'll do another song. I'll make it out to you, I promise. I just don't want to. That's exactly why I'm setting up all these meetings for you. You make the right impression with these guys and they'll take you places. Speaking of which, I got a call a little while ago from Massa. You know what he told me? He told me you'd be a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know that he's one of the best clients, don't you? The things he can do for you girls is, well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. I sent you to him because he said that there was something special about you. In fact, he said out of all the girls here, he particularly wanted to meet you. I did you a big favour by making that happen. Then you repay my generosity for crying and telling me you don't feel well, or whatever you should come up with next. I couldn't. He tried to. I don't care what he tried to do. You shouldn't have let him. What? What? But then again, that was what it was like in like whatever year that flipping picture was. When I took you in, you were a vulnerable tiny girl who was failing in school. Well, I saw your potential. I could already tell how pretty you would be when you were older. That's all those men care about, how I look. So what? You think I took you in because how smart you are? You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall over themselves to meet a pretty girl like you, but you ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying. What are you doing? I'm sick of looking like an idiot, Ruby. You made me do this. Oh, I bet you yeah. I know this is copyright, I'm really sorry. I don't know if we just because I don't know if I'm allowed to look at that. I don't know if I'm allowed to actually listen to the whole night as well. All the lights! Nothing to see here. Where is that noise coming from? Oh, please don't say it's a dead body. Oh, it's a dead body, mate. I'm really scared. Have I stopped? Damn it, Ruby. I can't stand to see like this. You're not going to put Bash's name cooked up in here. Listen, I got that photo shoot lined up tomorrow. The one with my star. Are you listening? Don't let me go back. I don't want to go back. Let me stay here. What's wrong with you? Please, please, don't make me. I'm afraid to go. As far as I can tell, you're afraid of all you're afraid of is success. I've fallen over myself to make you a star, but you never get anywhere if you lock yourself away. What? You're not going to say anything? You're going to treat me this way? I gave you a name, your music, and damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There's no clever girls in this business just like you, and they do what they have to without complaining about it. I understand how important it is to keep clients happy, and I'm sorry it's not all butterflies and flowers, but you're not some naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, after Ruby, I'm trying to give you some advice here. You're not even listening. Rena. My name is Rena. What? What'd you say? Rena? Who's that? Oh yeah, that was the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You want to go back to being now? Just say the word and I'll throw you out there myself. If you think you've got it so bad now, let's count the seconds between you hitting those streets and ending back up in foster care, or dead in some gutter. No? Not so talkative now, are we, Rena? Or is it Ruby, the girl who is successful, the girl who can make it, if she would just do what she was told? I'm sorry, I lost my temper, but you've got to see things my way. You were special, you know that. I see. I saw so much potential in you. Such a beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you reject me and everything I could offer you. It's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby, so pretty, but not when you mope around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager and you want to cry about it, right? Fine. When you're done with that, you'll go back out there. I think I want to send you to all these little meetings and Nusser and guys like him. I'd rather you were successful. You can have to do that. I'm on your side. If you work harder, you wouldn't have to do things like that. Stop crying. You're not a child anymore. I just want to go home. Home? Haha, where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it's going to get for a girl like you. Tomorrow you go to Massa and do whatever you told you to do. You stop this crying and you start making some money. Maybe it was a mistake to think that you end up being special. It turns out you're just another disappointment, another whore. Well, she would be a whore if it wasn't for you. Sorry. There's something lying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October the 24th, 2004. I would have been 4 years old. Wow, that makes me feel very old. I'm joking, by the way, that's so much. The article title is One Hit Wonder, Ruby Commits Suicide. That can't be. That was over 10 years ago. Her real name was found in the press, but her picture's there. According to the article, the guy went to her room and found it locked. He called to her, but she didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She was been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell, and then he found her hanging from the rafters. She hung herself almost 2 days before, probably in this room. There's more. So, Mr. and Mrs. Higashi had adopted her years before. Ruby was not made to work and loved being an idol more than anything in the world. Her song, Look For Me, will go on sale again this month with all the proceeds going to various suicide I know what the word is. Why is my brain not saying it? I mean, whatever, the charities. I've had enough. The sadness in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Is it Raina? Is that what I was supposed to see? So her idol name was Ruby. I was allowed to leave now. Okay. Okay, I know. I feel sick. That monster, how many girls did he pass around and abuse before she murdered him? Amina, she looked the same as she does now, 16 years old, a child. Had her locked up, and she tried to take back control the only way that she thought she could, except she came back. And all that pain and suffering came back with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it like it was my own, and it's not the first time I felt it. The dark was steeped in it. As soon as I realised it, it was like the air changed. I could sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me, but it's not enough. The mass had helped me find the door, and I could feel the dark, but the path still isn't open to me. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do with whatever, and the only one alive who knows about it is the old Kamana woman. She has to tell me what happened. So I gotta go back. Okay. Right, so I've got to say to her, bitch, you got to tell me what the fuck happened and then suck in now. Oh, I forgot I punched him, didn't I? Enter. You, I told you to stay away from my family. Don't drag my grandchildren into this any more than you already have. Stay back. I have a question. The group your daughter and son-in-law are part of, you're the only one alive who will remember. I don't even know anything about it. Leave me alone. Grandma, enough. Listen, she said. Do you even realise you're lying anymore? Takashi told us everything. And you, just because this investigation is important to you, doesn't give you right to barge in here. Raya, your grandma and I need to talk. If it upsets you, maybe you should go. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is the house I grew up in, and it's as much mine as it is grandma's. If you have something to say, you can say it in front of me. Just a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cult and no one even knows why. You'd think hearing that was easy for me. I want to help you, but all the dissent and lies are starting to hurt people. What I'm chasing is so much worse. Tell that to the poor man in the station. He's in hospital. I was terrified of it out his wits. People aren't here to be used for information and thrown away while you move on. They have lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely you understand that. I do, but ignoring the past will make it go away, and there's unfinished business that needs to be taken care of. But what's there to talk about? Everyone's dead, right? Yeah. Nice dinner, weren't you? Alright, we'll talk about later, but in the other room. I'll be in the other room if you need me. So you found me out. Now that Mia knows, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret anymore. The truth is, my daughter would have never have joined it if it weren't for me. I convinced her and husband to join. I was already a member. At the time I joined, my husband had left me and I lost my job, suddenly leaving me a single unemployed mother who can barely support her daughter. That's when Tokamias found me and told me of the society that stigmatizes whatever, I can't remember, I just can't, for some reason that word is like not working in my brain. And shunned me was a fiction, a great machine to be fought, and my very soul was at stake. Of course he used me like as he did everyone else. I desperately wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. They stole everything from me. My youth, my mind, then my child. And on that day in 1996, they all died and the curse of the death was buried and no autopsies were performed. Or if they were hidden. Why? That's simple. The government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods and covered up some papers wouldn't censorize their deaths. Then that's it. After everything I found, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day and no one knows why. What happened? Tell me the truth. You want to know what happened that day so badly? Fine, I'll tell you. They died for nothing, following the footsteps of a madman who believed life was an illusion. Word of all compounds and groups being raided spread. Tokamias began warning us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. My Emiko, she didn't die from some conspiracy. Why have I not speak today? She chose death because she no longer had an anchor to reality. And it was all my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them. No, you do know something. In the report it says that after the officers cleared the body, they found the mask. The same one you handed to me 6 months ago. That's... Tokamias always kept it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm. I needed it. You don't understand. It allowed us to see some strange things and people who were gone. The girl was fooled of fate, but the mask was real. There were rumours that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't. No. You don't understand. I'll never kill my own child. Don't take the mask and give it to me. One day a man, some journalist or such, showed up at my door carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there smiling at me. His eyes were like none I had ever seen. It was strange. All he wanted in exchange for the mask was a picture of Emiko. When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my possessions and only had one left. Well, I gave it to him nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask I could find it, but maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice. She went into the sewers chasing after her, thinking you could save her. Takashi told you that as well, did he? Yes, it's true. She was crying out to me, begging me to find her and free her from the dark place. I would have given anything to hold her in my arms again and plead for her forgiveness. I don't care if you believe me or not. Just like Kazuki was calling out to me. Sorry, I just missed that. I do believe you. We're probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it helped you find it, then why did you give it to me? Because I was wrong. At first I followed whispers, and I found myself in a strange labyrinth, chasing after her shade. The days bled together, I lost track of my grandchildren, of the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found out. I only became more and more disconnected from the world around me, and I descended into madness. I was being used again, just as Tokamias had used me so many years before. I tried getting rid of it, throwing away, burning it. None of it worked. It always came back. And when I did, the visions and whispers only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried my best I could live a life of solitude and ignore the screams of my daughter. Then you came, and when you did, the mouse was screaming out in voices I had never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't have time to breathe in a sign of relief before I heard a gunshot ring out. No one else ran. I think I was the only one who knew that sound for what it was. I thought the mask was punishing me once again by taking me away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy to another. I'm sorry, perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us. Is one other person who knows about the mask, a girl named Rena. Does that name mean anything to you? No, I don't know anybody by that name. Do you expect me to everyone who's been touched by the mask? No, but you were involved with the group that worshipped it. Are you sure you're telling me everything? Yes, what good of an accusing old woman would do? Unless you're chasing someone too. That must be it. Mia told me you're someone. You're partnering with the police, is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. This place I was shown by the mask was not meant for the living. I barely escaped from my life. So that while your mind and body remain intact. What if I told you there was another option? What other option? In the months since I met you, I've had to examine the ancient texts in the shrine, and as the mask got far away, it loosened its grip on my mind. I knew it would someday make its way back to me, so I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the Kamaki and their ritual objects are but manipulations used to serve our connections with what's truly divine. The mask brings darkness. Dark forces can invade our manner of living and non-living things, driving them to violence or death. That is why evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It's the only way to save us from its grip. Destroy the mask. I thought you said it couldn't be done. Not physically. Grandma, is everything alright? I overheard you talking about the mask again. Yes, dearie, no need to worry. In fact, it's good you're here, as this talk informs you. Mia, you've changed in exorcism and purification rituals for quite some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood, given we gather the right materials, of course. I can tell from the look in your eye that you think me to be cynical, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough conviction, they're still capable of great power. Before I was content to die, as long as the mask didn't harm my children, as I was too fearful to do what was necessary myself. But now seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it. Slow down, I didn't come here to be involved in a ritual, or whatever you call it. I only want to know about the truth, which you still haven't given me. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I can see it's the only way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day will be at the compound itself. The records of the location are lost and will never be public, but I know where it is. What's the catch? Go there, search for your truth, see what worshipping the mask has brought. Then when you return, you help me destroy it. What makes you so confident I'll change my mind? I went back once, years ago, in all honesty, I'm not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins? When I saw it, I felt in the place. I was tainted by darkness and death. Those two things are all the mask will bring you. And then there's something else. I had a feeling I'd say that. The heavy unnatural air I felt when I returned to the compound, it was the same stench, the same quality of tunnel where I searched for Emiko. Sounds like superstition for me. So what exactly is it you want in exchange for the information? I believe the energies, no, that's not energy, sorry, please excuse me. I was wiping my eye at the same time, so the words were just going across the fucking screen and I could not see. Of the mask in the place are linked. I want you to bring something back from there. Anything. It might help in the ritual. Looking for the truth will not bring you peace, detective. Purifying the mask is very well mine. Remember that. The compound is in the forest of... I'm going to try and pronounce that word, but you have fun. Hey, that's the suicide forest. Suicide forest? What a dreadful name. But I suppose these woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death. Oh yeah, the suicide forest in Tokyo. You can't just go charging in there, it's dangerous. What if you get lost? GPS doesn't work out there, and I've heard even compasses won't point past north. Not only that, but, well, a lot of people go there to die. I don't think you should go. You two keep talking about the mask because some evil spirit causing you pain, but I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by the mask, it's just you. So many nights after the girl died in the train, I had nightmares. Every corner I went around, I thought I'd see her there. It wasn't a ritual or a charm that made me better though. I just stopped listening to the fear at the front of it. When you took me to see Takashiya, that was the first time I left this place since April. It's embarrassing to admit, but I was scared. And yeah, Takashiya telling me about the stuff about mum and dad was scary, but it was the truth. I wasn't hiding from some demon. I'd inverted myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should go put yourself in danger just so you can keep chasing your demons. Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the compound is something I have to do. Well, it's your choice, but it's huge. How are you going to find one compound? Mia makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is? Of course I do. I know what you two must think of me, but I'm not senile. It's a hike away from our bus stop on the outskirts of that place. We used to go in town occasionally for supplies. Several miles from the bus stop, there's a clearing and a path there used time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues for quite some time and eventually it'll block off. Keep going forward and don't turn back or leave the path. The forest can play tricks on you. Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would have been left alone all these years. Why would they bother to go and dismantle it? Go search for whatever truth you think you find, but be careful, detective. Do what must be done, then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter the place and feel the energy I did, you have the sense to see what I never could. You understand it, do you? The mass must be purified. It depends on what I find. Don't be a fool. Finding out what happened that day will change nothing. You're being haunted by your past, chasing phantoms as I once did. When you enter those dark places, you'll leave pieces behind. Purify it. Stop it while you're still whole. I'll begin preparations for the ceremony regardless. Mia Sierra. Okay. Oh, but it's... She's never said anything like that to me before. You must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help you with this ritual because I think it'll help Grandma get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid and I know how much it hurts to want the truth. Takashi assessed in the past and I was miserable not knowing. Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself, you're still young, you should go about all of this and start over. And you might not want to hear this, but listening to you talk about the mass and spirits, well, you sound like that girl at the shrine. It scares me and you should be scared too. Take care of yourself. Yeah. I'll take care of myself, what's not happening to me. Okay. Wow, we've got places to go and places to go and see. Finally, this must be the path to the old woman was talking about. And the story is true, I need to follow it to get to the old compound. Let's hope it's that simple. No time to sit here and think though, I need to get out these woods before nightfall. I'm just gonna run because something could chase me. Wait, we're looping. What the fuck is it? These statues covered in moss and undergrowth. It looks like one's missing. And it okay. It said that praying to these statues can help guide the souls of children who died young. They look so old and forgotten. It's kind of sad to see them abandoned like this. How could these statues help anyone out in such a dark place? Oh, I don't like it, but thank you. If you're gonna laugh at me like that again, children, I might just cry. Oh! Why the fuck am I witnessing this again? Rena, fuck off, ho! Rena? What's she doing here? Huh? Where am I? No! I am over here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Why did you come here? You left me to die again, haven't you? It was your fault that this happened to me. You're so selfish. You never care about what happens to anyone but yourself. People would get hurt along the way. I just collect cool damage. It's all about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me, you only want to help the girls, you help the old woman to see everyone who gets in the way. Yourself, no, I have to. I would have done. I appreciate that. Make it go away. I got my sleep anyway. Stop, make it stop. I don't want to remember. Oh, Christ, idea. Remember that, doesn't it? Let me chase away all that pain. Let's forget together. Let's. You can read that? Good for you. I can't read that, so. I have to click it. Oh my. Oh, I don't like the noises. Why is it? Why? No more whisperies. I feel from the apprentice and I pick it up. Am I meant to go back? When do I go back? I can. Oh, okay. Okay, PlayStation, you don't need to start getting louder. Fucking thing. What the fuck is going on? I really wish our phone would shut up. Oh, fuck me. I'm going to die. We're gonna get the actual good story from this. Jeez, the way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Huh? What? Kazuki, thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground. Rena, she slit your throat. That must have been a hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of which, fix the coffee machine so you can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a bit out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. Yes, but it's not real. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh? You're not dressed. You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We're going to have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a pizza on the way over too. It's an important time of the year after all, did you forget that too? Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those two girls at the shrine? You're a hero. Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She always trying to stop me from Kazuki. Something doesn't feel right. This isn't what I'm supposed to be. Of course it is. Why the fuck was there a girl's voice? We're together, the sun's out, we've got Lady Fluff, I believe. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff, the only family you've got left. This is where you belong, and we love you. That's why you'll come with us. Come on, we've got to get going. Go? Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where? Where's I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you, it leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy forever. No. No, there has to be a way I can say no. There has to be a way I can say no. Why can I not say no? We're taking these buttons up this fucking tomorrow, there's no us. Sorry. Okay. Oh, why the fuck was I sneezing like that? Ooh. Isn't this nice? We are here, like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else, 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 we don't need anyone else. It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here, where it's safe, stay here and rot. Kazuki, what's the matter with you? Nothing is the matter, we're exactly where we need to be, this is all so wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised, far away from places you don't belong. You'll stay here, so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky painful memories, so let's forget together. Lie down where it's comfortable and stay there, forever and ever and ever. No! Ignoring the pain will make it go away. Izuki wouldn't want me to forget. He would tell me to keep going. I know this place has been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as it was then. Rina, why did you take me here? Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Oh shit. Don't make me remember. My sanity is going crazy. Okay, I've got to keep going. I've never felt really as positive as strong before. When I come to my senses, I might have. Why now? What's in this forest that should want me to see? Oh, that's someone hanging. Yep, that's someone hanging. Oh, no, never mind. Let's rephrase that. There's a lot of people hanging. I didn't expect that. Sorry. I know it's called the Suicide Forest, but I didn't actually expect to see like hanging bodies. Like statue. Yeah, completely. Changed when I placed the statue with the evidence. So I just put that and I put up head. Rena, I feel like you're laughing, please stop. I know those are babies, but come on. This must be it. The compound. I finally made it. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrets, these classified documents and forbidden stories. All I see are dark grey structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie. Over a decade ago, 12 people died here, and this compound was left standing as a grim reminder. It gives me the creeps. I should find what I came for and get back before sundown. What was really the chance of how people could find it now? Your sanity. Oh my god, eat my bum. Mommy? Rena, where were you? I missed you. Keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long. Why not? Why didn't you stay with me anymore? Well, that's complicated. The thingy thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has bigger plans for us, and for you especially. Who cares about all that? Ronnie, it's not that simple. Why not? Why won't I let's be together? Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good. If I stay with you, it says I'll corrupt you. But I'm so weak. I want you to see you. Promise your secret, okay? Okay, Mommy. Is it my fault you can't see me anymore? I'll read it now, of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now. Someday you'll understand. Coach Myers says big plans for you. He told me himself. He said you're the key to everything because you're so cool. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone was so mean and out for themselves. They all stained by corruption. Not us. Not you anyway. I thought you said we were going home. We can't. Tokyo says the great machine stand for that all those corrupted people will kill each other in wars and we'll be left. But you'll be there to guide them soon. You've been chosen by Tokyo. Die? I don't. A new ritual and you'll be there to help everyone. I don't understand. Why are you saying all these bad things? No, Rena, it's not easy for me either. I'm going to sneeze. Why? Why is it the statics that actually get me sneezing? I hate it. But it's not what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help Mummy, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Exactly. Is this okay? Hey, guess what? What? Before the ritual, there's going to be a big celebration just for you. It'll be a big feast. Well, what's that mean? It's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun? I guess so. Then I can come and see you again. Do you promise? Yeah, afterwards we'll go out together for the ritual. All together? I thought you said it was just me. Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokumea says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation. Okay. Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do, and you don't want to see Mummy cry, do you? No. Good, Rena. I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have it. It's Mummy's amulet. The one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut, okay? If you get scared, just hold it on tight and think of me, okay? But the amulet's yours. Don't you need it? What if that happens to you? It's more important that you have it now. Promise me you'll do what I asked. I promise. Let's make a pinky promise. Okay. And you know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right? Yeah, you said my pinky fall off. Sure, didn't all like parents say that to like their children, that like if they like did a pinky promise, they like have like the right to like snap your pinky off, or your pinky will fall off, or something bad will happen to your pinky if you broke a pinky promise. My mum used to say that all the time. It used to be hilarious. I never used to believe her, but it used to be really, really funny. Exactly. I mean, what on that now would be. After tomorrow, things might be different, maybe even a little scary, but it's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokumea told us we'll be together. I love you, Rena. I love you too, Mummy. So that's what she didn't want me to see. She didn't want me to see her past. Because this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Rena's past. Wait, why the fuck can I talk? Oh, Rena, maybe you shouldn't be here. Huh? Why not? The feast isn't for you, it's for us, the impure who must prepare themselves. Tokumea says that the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their body. If you can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane. I don't think you're worthless. Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special. But no one visits me anymore. And where is everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too? The others are with the girl. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna go girl every time I see that word. Anyway, plan this out tomorrow. Don't worry, Rena. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Hey, can I have a little of that? The great Tokumea instructs us not to give you any food at the feast. Oh. Don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgence, is there to test us, to show us that we're corrupted with the stains of impurity. It is a reminder how the great machine of man keeps our souls shackled and chained. For those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path. Right, but you're very lucky. You're so lucky to be in Tokumea's favourite. He chose you to be the bearer of the mass, to see the great law, to pursue the pure realm. Those other children who were taken, those too were a test to find the most pure among you. You understand, don't you? I don't know. Oh yes, of course not. You are but a child. Tokumea says that children are much more wiser than us, that your understanding of the world is untamed. Where's Mummy? Mummy? Ah yes, imagine she's with the guard, and she needs the love. Yes, her mind has gone astray of late. It's such a key moment. The show her the way. Don't worry, mother, father, sister, brother, it doesn't matter. We are your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why he let someone so important wander freely. What will happen to you like the others? What others? Do not fear, child. The great Tokumea's prophecy will come to pass, and there'll be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child, and remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing, it's nothing. The ritual is soon. It'll be time for a great change. Go away. Why? Tomorrow, you will guide us. Oh, look at you, so young. We must be resentful. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. True fear is weakness but a test. You're testing me. Whoever that is wise. Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again. It's nothing. What do you want? Do you know why Takashia is? Weak. They're weak. Don't think about them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remember who you are. You no need to worry. Tokumea to guide us this way. What's wrong? Oh! This is the mother of fucking Mia! Oh, Rena, what are you doing here? You scared me. I'm sorry. It's alright, you didn't mean it, did you? No. And there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something? Why isn't Takashia or the baby here with you? He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity, not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself from thoughts of them. What? Some unburden mean? Unburden, Rena. It means I have to forget them. Yes, forget the children. We're going to attach to our offspring as part of mankind's great machine. It was a lie. That was a test. They did not pass, you must. We're so close to our goal. Oh, so basically they brainwashed them to think that he knew everything, that he knew how to, like... I don't know how to exactly put it, but okay, I get it now. Yes, of course. I will not shackle myself to meaningless connections. Rena, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual of commercial decisions. And you are the guest of honor. Everything will be alright. Really? Yes, of course. Now run along. So basically... Oh shit. I can't let my daughter be in the ritual. That's not for you to decide. You know how important what the thing says that she can show us. But she's my daughter. Takuma hasn't told us what he's going to do to her. She is our daughter. What if it doesn't work out like he said? She's so young. You doubt him now. It's because she's so young that she was chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that. Then why hesitate? Fuck's sake. Got the sneezes today. Is approaching the moment that will bring us true peace, the culmination of everything we work for. Somehow your child is a focal point. He says that she will be granted a sight, even more profound of his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'll be safe, but now I'm not so sure. They will make sure that she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing, and be blessed with a new sight. It is the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin. There is no time left. My own children will... Don't worry, they'll be safe. No, my own mother betrayed me. She drove my children away to die in this field. I'm sorry, I must be strong. Soon we'll have no more worries and transcend our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. And all the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupted people and control one another to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and we'll be reborn. And it'll be Rena who shows us the way. She'll be the bridge. You're right. I always wish she was special, even when she was going to find a Vina. Promise me again. Promise me she will take care of. Oh wow. Well, she wasn't. She was like killed, wasn't she? She like killed herself, right? What's this? What's this? It looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? What's this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Ooh, what the fuck? The brightness is up as high as I could have put it, by the way, just to give you a heads up. Just so everybody knows. Wait, why the fuck am I wearing the mask? I think that was me. Sorry, my nose is like... I don't know how to explain it, my nose is like really tight. Where am I? In the forest passes. I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, it cut away the fog that consumed me and showed me the truth. The mask. Rena was there the whole time. They all killed themselves and made her wear the mask. But that day, when it all started, when Rena became the mask bearer, when her separate truth began, the pulse of the dark had changed again, and the fuzzy images I had before had snapped and frozen. Everything I needed to put an end to this was in my hands. How long has it been, I wonder? Man in the sewers, a girl red hair, detective chasing them both. No, I'm not a detective anymore. Only a puppet stupidly dancing on its strings. That doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out, it feels like the slightest breeze can topple me each time I get closer to the truth, so it drags me away. Or maybe all those horrible things haven't happened yet, and I'm just riding the train home where Kazuki will be waiting for me. In another life, maybe there's me that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck in the life I got, and I don't know how much more I can take. Did I really see all these things in those forests? Was it real? Has any of it been? I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But there were things I saw, things I couldn't have known about Takamiya's on my own. With me, there's a little wooden mouse that so many died for, and now I'm planning to use it myself. It doesn't feel right. It was her pain that I felt again in the compound. Every now the dark doesn't seem so familiar. I can feel it calling to me. It must be the moment that changed everything and the focal point of all of her misery. The dark is steeped in the same torment, the suffering of a scared little girl. I wonder if it's the real Rena I've been seeing, or is that girl long dead? Either way, whatever is left of her is in the dark with Kazuki. My only chance to see Kazuki again is if I go into those spooky tunnels in front of the door. Only then I'll have hope of losing its changing fate. But I'll be walking into a train at the other side that has their hand behind their back. I'll be forced to accept the cost without question. Kazuki, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him at the door, I have to use the mask. I've seen what Rena's become as a result of the mask. Did that happen to me? Now I know the way. Is that really what I want? That horrible object we made out of suffering. Two different groups spread it with the death of innocence. Why play this game? The entirety of the new group died for it. It drove me and the man I loved to the darkest depths we've ever known. Why shouldn't I destroy it? I know why. Because I'll be destroying Kazuki and Rena along. It's time to put an end to it all one way or another. The two places where my path started are also not have to end. This is it, I need to choose. Will I follow the path further into the darkness or return to the light? This is what I have to choose, isn't it? Claim they can purify the mask and red world of its evil influences once and for all. They didn't say what happened after that though. What will happen to Kazuki and Rena? Or that awful alley is where the nightmare began and it holds the entrance to the dark. My only chance to find Kazuki is return there with the mask and find the door. Maybe it's a way to put an end to all this. Right. I am actually having a moment because I don't know which one to choose. I don't know whether to continue down the path that she's trying to go down, or whether to just continue and purify it like the grandmother wanted. I really don't know, but I think when at the end of the game, I am going to pick to go and purify it because it's just what I feel like the best is like to do. It felt strange to be back on those streets, knowing everything I did. Ancient cults, troubled family, a god named Rena, all united by history of death and suffering caused by a simple object. All that meaningless death of innocent people for what? To protect mankind, to make us better? Don't make me laugh. No more. I've gone down the rabbit hole far enough. I refuse to be a slave to the mask any longer. I'll destroy it, turn it back to ashes, and do the world a favour. My final defiant act as reality breaks apart at the seams. They're waiting at the shrine. They know as well as I did the torment the mask brings with it. Let's hope the old woman can do what she says she can. Okay. No, control me. Right now, is it trying to stop me? The mask born out death and suffering shouldn't be in this world. Maybe these people were trying to restore things. Now, why am I thinking about that? I have to keep moving. What is this feeling? Fear? I'm afraid to go forward. I have to go back. I can't move. Death. Everything about this place smells like death. Why? If I'm wrong, the Super Arena, they can still be down there. That's what it wants. That's why I need to destroy it. But oh god, what will happen? Why is it pleading with me? All those red tracks the mask want to be free, don't they? Then why? I can still turn back. Now it's my last chance. I'm so confused. What do I do? Oh, I'm still going forward. Sorry. I'm not going back. We're purifying it. I don't care. We'll come back even if needs be, and we'll do the end where we don't purify it. I don't really care. We're going to purify it, huh? It's you? So you came after all? Yes, of course you did. She knew the right thing to do. You brought something, didn't you, from the compound? I did. I found an old wooden amulet. You were right. The darkness I found there was the same. Seriously? Wait, this is actually real? When I was there, I saw visions from the past of people who are gone now. I know about the ritual Takima's tricked me into perform it. How could you let it happen? She was just a girl. There was no answer I couldn't give that would satisfy you. No answer. Is that the best you can do? Then why you fled? That's why you fled, isn't it? You know about the Takima's ritual and what happened to everyone who was left behind. Yet you took me on Takashia and ran and did nothing to stop it. Stop it? What can I have changed? Emiko knew that staying meant for her children as well, as I did. She was willing to die, however Takima's told her to. You couldn't pursue my law to save herself. You think I didn't try? The police would never believe me on women talking about ancient rituals. I had no choice. They were monsters. They weren't monsters, they were lost, looking for answers in the world they had none for them. Much like you, like us. In my years in the mass, I would hear them sometimes in the darkness, along with the voices I did not recognize. I always thought they were vengeful, relentless, punishing me for my sins. Once we purified the mass, perhaps they would forgive us. Did you find the girl chasing you, the Rena? Did you ask her for forgiveness? Forgiveness, I'm not sure if that's possible anymore. After everything that girl went through, all her self-hatred and sorrow are part of the mass now. I felt like the shine the day I shot her. Do you think this will put a stop to all of it, the whispers, Rena, all the shades she was received? Ataman is a journey, one that expands part of our time on this earth. It will at least allow us to take the first step towards righting our own sins. Our sins, huh? Hold on, I've only ever done good luck rituals and harmless little blessings. This is different. Grandma, this is real. I don't know if I can do this. Mia, calm down. A ritual has a meaning in its very act. It is the God's way of preparing us for a true test. You are a pure child, and combined with that will, with your will that will give the ritual power, it will work, it must. Why me? Because you're not corrupt. Because you are not corrupted by it. Only you can do it. You can bring your mother's peace. Please, Mia, you have to try. I know you think it's crazy, but the mask has caused a lot of people to suffer. It doesn't matter if you believe us, just knowing that it will help me and your grandmother move on. You haven't seen what we've seen, so I don't blame you for being skeptical. But you can't believe in happiness, right? I just want this all to end. Me too. Every day has been harder to keep things straight, and I think this mask is partly to blame. It's silly. I'm not religious, never have been. But I want all of this to stop, to become normal again. I want to believe that it will work. I want to believe in you. So please, I'm begging you to try. Okay. Thank you, Maya. Maya, are you ready? I just need a moment to prepare. What if we're wrong? What do you mean? What if the mask isn't the problem? What if we're making it worse? An old man told me the mask didn't create the shadows. It only opens your vision through them. So are we doing the right thing? What if we're missing something? Are you losing your soul? No, it's just Tanker, the man who died. The one I was searching for. He always said, what if? It isn't good enough for a detective. I guess old habits die hard and there's still so much I don't understand. And you never will. It's a matter of faith, child. Okay, I'm ready. Please forgive me for leading you and those people and for what happened to you. I tried to save you, I tried. I pray you find peace. Grandma, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Sorry, I just sneezed. I was just, I was about to sneeze, sorry. As the ritual continued, I felt no ground in sadness, like something had been ripped out of me that I could never find again. At that moment, the whispers of the mouse turned into desperate, pleading screams. I closed my eyes and hugged myself like a child, utterly engulfed in fear. Okay. Thank you. Then there was silence. When I opened my eyes, the mouse was split in two. I knew in this moment that Kazuki was dead and had been all along. We all left the shrine in silence. I never returned. Nothing was quite right after that day. Rina's presence was gone, but I started to feel other things. The shadows began to take on a new, fearful shape. Tokyo began to change. Crime shot up and the murder rate peaked at an all-time high that year. The police were so swamped with the wave of violence that they restated me as a homicide detective, and the investigation into me was dropped entirely. I quit within 6 months. Didn't have a stomach for it anymore. And as for what happened to Kazuki, I can never focus. What if the ritual was a mistake? What if everything that happened since then was all my fault? Sometimes I wake up at night wondering if the world of the dark was the truth, and my life now is a dream, and after image of being exposed to a bright flash. I don't go out much these days. I can't bear to face the real world. And that was the end. Okay. So, wow. We basically destroyed the mask. I'm going to say now, I think that was the wrong path. I think that this is actually the bad ending. That was such a good game, I'm not going to lie. But I think we got the bad ending. I'm going to Google the ending and see if it was the bad ending. But I think it is. I think we got the bad ending. And we're going to have to replay through the whole of the game again. So, what I'm going to do, because I said as soon as we get the first ending, I was going to go through all the other endings, because apparently there is more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this series, as I like to call it, and the next game I'm going to play is going to be Dragon Quest Heroes, because obviously Ace wanted to play Dragon Quest Heroes 2 with him, but obviously we need to play Heroes first. I'm going to play that game next, and then once we finish that game, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. When I finish that game, we're then going to come back to this game, and we're going to get the other endings. Obviously, you're going to have to, like, bear with, because obviously, you know, with everything that's going on, because of all this new stuff that's coming up, etc, etc, we may not be able to do everything the way that we want to do it, but this game was really, really good. I want to see what the other paths would have done, so I mentioned my belly. Interesting, most interesting. You're nothing but a crow feeding on the current that time leaves in its awake. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectre of human suffering. The woman had her own desires. I only gave her a little push. But the result, this cannot be. Not right at all. The mask gone from this world. I won't accept it. Why not? What do you care? Shall I explain the reason it bothers you so? Because you gain nothing from this truth, but make no mistake, it is a truth, another possibility. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by forces of fate and chance. Mirrored? I don't know, of truth, but in all an aspect of the same visage, nevertheless. Interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth. On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, it is that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all are truth, all grants insight into the same puzzle. You're right, old friend, time is a spiral. Observing it long enough, and we may learn something. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. There is one way this can end, one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. It must be protected. The role must be performed. Stubborn, so stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I've asked her the same thing. If a dancing puppet looks up and sees its string, does it remain a puppet? What of faith and chance then? I asked you a riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and although you can take shelter, you alter your course. Does the storm not come regardless? No fun. You never tolerated my physical side. Nor you me when I tell you how things are. I suppose that's because we are one of the same. But what of her? All we can do is watch, but eventually she end up there. There is only one path which will hold the world together. So I got the bad ending. Okay. The other, what I was meant to do was the good ending. Fuck. No, that's alright, over the cap. Why have I got 2 new games? And why have I got continue? Why does it click continue? It brings me back here. So my sanity was shaken, but my investigation, I was really good actually, I'm not gonna lie. So what happens if I click this? Because, why has it got new game? So is this going to bring me back to the beginning? Well, how? I feel groggy, like I've woken up from an old sleep and forgot another life in the process. Warm dreams always fade away too quickly to get a hold on why they moved you the way that they did. What was it that's so important? What was I searching for? Kazuki, where are you? That's really clever! So shit, because we've started a new game from the old game, is it going to... When I close my eyes, she is always there, smiling. And you're always smiling.
現実これは
Why have I got the fucking mask here? Wait, we've got to continue playing. Because I clicked new game and we've already been through the game once, I think we can change how everything went. Even though I did the bad ending where we broke the mask, this is crazy. That's why there's 4 endings, I now get it. Kazuki, what should I do in a place like this? Where are you? Yeah.
Hey.
Because we've done it, 20 minutes, and we can skip the dialogue. Yeah. Okay. You're now down. Lucky shouldn't be here 10 minutes. I'm 20 minutes behind you. Yes, sir. I know. Okay, people should be on my own. Oh, I'm Suki, I'll be there soon. So, it did it differently at the beginning. That's really weird. Bro, worries. Wait. Because we started again, we can actually now save. That autosave isn't actually a thing now. What? We can fucking save now. This is bullshit. What the fuck? Why has I got to here?
ちょっと
So she can't actually...
ひどい匂い
If I enter... Why must I enter this place first? Ah, so nothing happens. So what happens if we know what the code is? What would be really, really cool is if you could go back, and because you actually know, like, certain areas, you could, like, you know... We're not going to talk to you, we're going to go and talk to you. We already know all of this, I'm not going to like... We're like going to like continue like we're not going to we're gonna refuse to drink this time. Because we are actually going to play this so much more differently. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here, I don't know for how long, and we are going to get to the bottom of this.
はじめまして
Well, we aren't going to be able to do it throughout the whole of this, obviously. Obviously, we're not going to continue reading stuff. Oh, it didn't give me inspect lock last time. Fish comes. Whoa, lady, what are you doing here? Yeah, okay. We're just gonna like do this like a bit more differently. We don't actually need to read because I'm not gonna like go around and read everything, by the way. I'm not gonna read different dialogue either. Because obviously I know who can get in, but I'm like, as I said, I'm not going to start reading all the new dialogue or anything. I just want to get back to whereabouts we were, but I want to like play it like a little bit like differently. Okay. These guys are useless. Obviously. Okay. Enter. Oh yeah, it's going. Go red hair. Okay, that's cool. By the way, we aren't actually going to stay with the save. I am going to do the whole save all over again. Oh, I can't fly. I can't even press it. Right, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with her this time, because obviously, you know. Alright, let me just make you just see it. Yeah. No. It's obviously telling me to go down.
これは
Right, we're gonna look for something more safely, because obviously I don't want to fucking have the same mistake of, like, you know. Oh. That's pretty cool. No. Like, you need the body bag forearm. Right, okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could run the bag back. Maybe he might have some rope, actually. No, so actually... No. Okay, so there has to be some... rope or something actually in the sewers. If I don't get how the hell... Oh. Oh, and then I have to go and show him and say, whereabouts is the rope? that's what I was meant to do in the beginning, but obviously when I was first playing this game, I didn't understand how you were like meant to like play it. So no, it's actually quite nice to actually like run around. And I really am sorry I'm not reading anything and I'm not talking much or anything. But I don't really want to continue talking, you know, and oh, so you can save it. So every time you go down, you can save. That makes it so much more easier. Right, here we go. You're dead. I don't have the mask on me. You want the mask? I'll give you the fucking mask, bitch. Rena, I think I find it down here is impossible. No, it's not possible. Initially, I knew. And there's Kazuki just like she promised. His hands are bound and the blood stains stacked up over his head again. Again? Oh! Shit! Sorry, I just can't. Kazuki, I wish I could see your face again. I wish I could save you. If I can say that would make a difference. Tonight I'll lose you. What am I saying? I've got a job to do. Kazuki! Hang in there, I'll get you out of this. It's like you get out front. She's not what you. Shh, don't waste your time talking to her. You won't even speak to me, not even hello or long time no see. You know, you just talk to them like I'm not even here. I'm sorry, please save yourself. Quiet. I mean, please be quiet, Shuffy. There, Dash, it'll be over soon and we'll be together in the dark, so don't think about her anymore. Why do you look like her? What is this? Like, look like who? I've looked like this for a long time. What should I look for? The bullet in my head? I won't fall for that. Anyone could have read about that case. Don't talk to her around for both our sakes. Why are you taking her side of all of a sudden? You said you would help me. Stop talking to her. I'm not going anywhere. We both helped you. No one needs to get hurt. Yeah, you mean like the last time? No, it's no more talking. You're going to sit there like a good girl and listen until we're done. Forget what you've seen here. You go save yourself. See, to help you as a parent. Even if I'm a bitch like you, that's why you promised to help me. Soon we won't need you. Can you hear that the voices are back? You know the little whispers, don't you? I knew it. I knew what happened. But I can take time to me and the cat behind the door. It's just like when I was little and there was peace back then too. So you see, it's exactly what last time it worked. It has to be with me now. Everything will be different this time. This time it will let me go. I won't let you take me away from me. He promised to help me. Place within possible moments and never mentioned what the information. Who's her game? Okay. I'm trying to focus on talking. It's not a stranger because I keep his heart. I didn't know. I know I'm not sure. Okay, how are you here? I murdered me. No, it wasn't that. I was trying to. There's nothing you can do. I know it's supposed to be popular in this test out there. Oh, you big good little boy. Now. Okay, what's the last? But you were hiding from me. I'm such a so lost. You shut up. Not like the others who wanted to help me and almost believed your word. I woke up in the dark again. I can still feel it. It haunts me. It smells so bad. Those clothes changing everything. I wonder why anyone will notice some of the horrible shoes. I went after the stair, keeping me with the mask. What? You don't believe me? He doesn't care about you, remember. He wants to help me. The mask won't wake up. It won't work. It finally worked. Everyone's calling me stupid for looking now. Maybe together I'll find the door. Plus I can send him there. I'm sorry, it's you can help me. I won't have to promise and you can watch. Even though none of this makes sense at the time, the dog really believed over what she said. And I probably just want a bit, but I had to keep her talking. Please don't just apologise. I'm so sorry, but I can't shoot my shot and stop. She don't apologise. Why did I go back? Remember you saw tonight telling me I'm practicing. Oh guys, stop, you're doing incorrect. I see a little glimmer of what you saw now. She's smart too, she gets it. I won't stop because I need you to lucky. Like I said, he's remember me. After all, we promised to be me in the end is soon. Ever since you arrived tomorrow, we're very chatty. There's one left to do. All I have to do is slit his throat. That's the way to the dark, then I'll be able to rest and apologise and say, right, no, stop please. But she didn't stop. It was just we can never call for help, no protested. Even about Christmas. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. We've seen this more than fucking once. And we didn't actually get to see him actually slit his throat. Yeah, we don't need to look at the laptop, we can just go to the bedroom. Oh, we actually had to pay for the cat. I forgot about that bit. Sorry. Just gonna leave that second.
よしよし
Yeah. Yeah, we already know that's her favourite, that's the cat's favourite toy. Oh, I love the little kitty cats. Yeah, we'll look at this. Obviously, we've already read this. Yeah. We have the door.
こんにちは
Neighbour. Drop the office first. Start curry donuts. Okay. 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 Yeah, I've already spoken to you.
Hi.
Oh, right, okay, so now I understand why he was talking about the coffee maker, saying the coffee maker was fixed in the good world that they were in. Because the coffee maker was broken. I forgot it was broken in the beginning. My apologies. Okay. Be careful, the person might be dangerous. Yeah, Sam's right, Cherry Boston, I did admit. But it feels so familiar, somehow I've seen it all before. It's like I'm watching a memory play out and now I'm hoping to see change. I'm trapped in this moment being drawn towards something that can't stop. Something with a violent end. People always live in the past, everything you experience is okay after it happens. If we could step back and do it again, would it change anything? And that's what we're here for. So because we're replaying, the game's just like, ha 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 ha, I'm gonna give you some scary shit, and it's like, okay. Right.
綺麗な桜
Whatever you're mumbling, jumbling for, will it let me just go straight over to the shrine? No.
あれは
Yeah. Right, well, how does this say? No, we don't want to use our gun this time. Okay.
これは
Markings. Okay. Ah, so that's what we were meant to do. We were meant to use that.
あれは興味深いわ
Obviously, I'm now getting majority of the trophies that I got because obviously I'm not using the same violence that I used in the other part. I just got the train pass. Okay, so we got this guy again. Yeah. 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 Well, to be quite honest, I could not leave them for a fucking second. Yeah, I wanna know. Then you need to knock. Yeah, well, we're not gonna go that way. Can we actually just go to the shrine? No. We have to go to the grandmother and have her come to mass. Then the grandmother pops out and fucking shits herself.
申し訳ありません。
Yeah, you came back anyway. How do you... Why did you come back? I came for something. It's the only way to do what needs to be done. I can't explain it, but I can feel it. Mass. So you do know. Your name is Lydia, isn't it? Oh! This is really good. I'm sorry, but I can't leave. This is really like getting my fingers like clunking in. Have we met before? I'm not sure. What's happening? The whispers of the mass have all filled with hundreds. Today the voices all said one word in the illusion over and over again is Lydia. Can you hear that? You must take it from me. It calls out to you. Please, stop it now. Oh, I like this. I love it once when games do that, once when you go back into them, how they like fucking do that. Oh, it's so good. Are you alright? Why are you crying, child? I don't know, all of a sudden I've got this feeling that I can't go back no matter what I do. We were just talking about, right, your granddaughter, Maya. If you see her, I really need to talk to her. Yes, fine. You mentioned that when you came in, didn't you? No matter, leave me in peace. Whilst we didn't want to take it, but I knew if I did, it would start all over again. That was the moment that changed everything. But once she extended it towards me, I took it, not because I wanted to, or as an act of bravery. I took it because I knew I had already taken it countless times before. It was as it had to be. I had no choice. Ooh! You're making me mad. Candy crumb, please. Is anything else around here? I don't know. And then we have to go off to the shrine because obviously that's where she is. And we're not going to shoot. Well, we are, but you know what I mean. The way the sickness of here is, okay. Immediately my mind began to write off as I experienced as a coincidence. Being born by a lack of sleep and strange case. Could be. Another step I took at the door, a strong emotion I felt while holding the mouse, but further away as well. Maybe it was so, made my eyes for their exhalation. My skin got creased, but sleep wasn't right. My efforts from right tightly. A scream from the direction of the shrine broke my imaginary thoughts. We didn't have a scream last time, did we? I think Maya actually dies in this one. Oh. Okay, this is getting really, really, really good. Oh no, it's Maya again. And Rena. That day at the shrine. Who will be as clear 6 months later. It made it possible to read. I'm not uneasy. Like unemployed. Okay. What's the second one there? Everything's under the front. Who should we tell when to go away from the other elsewhere? Please don't fucking do anything complete. Remember, she's... Okay. We'll talk to you right Introduce yourself.
こんにちは。
Konnichiwa. Yeah, maybe not. I'm a friend. Please help me. You're not a friend, you don't know anything about me, I don't trust the killer back, you won't take on more stuff on it. Why didn't you just say your name's Ruby? Because if you said Ruby, you should be like, excuse me, what the fuck? It's not, no, of course, it's not real, that's right, no, you're wrong, can't see. Okay, let's see anything greener, blow us, okay, no, you're lying, I need the mask, let's see if I can fix this, stay away, right, I'm gonna give her the mask. I'm gonna say about the mask. Okay, I have to obviously say. Yes, I'll give you the fucking mask. Okay, his mask. I don't think she's dying, I've seen her. What the hell are you talking about? The mask in the house back there. You must go on and show me the mask. I knew it. You lied to me. You lied to me. Give it to me. Why did you not say anything before? I'm sorry. How was I supposed to know it had anything to do with it? It just mean I'm not mistaken. You don't know. No, you lied to me. You said it wasn't real, but she's seen it. I can hear it. It's late. It's late. Stay back. I came with that mask. I said I wouldn't lie. No one lied. This mask. It must be taken on. No one else can hear anything. So let's calm down and start over. Yeah, so I look for mine. Oh, what's wrong? Why can't you hear it? It's really yeah, I pointed the gun at her. I have to kill her. Oh wait. Yeah, so my sanity's like low. Yeah, remember reach my ears. Hold up. Sick! Bitch! I think we'll be doing it well. So we're showing you what was happened to me and put it ripped in her skull. Just smell everything left her face. Even after she died, because obviously we already killed her. Obviously we got really, really ill. A dream, you kept talking in your sleep, repeating the same thing over and over again. Doesn't ring a bell? Dreams are kind of pesky like that, I guess. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I remember feeling it gave me. I felt so cold and afraid. I'm sorry, I want you upstairs as they are only dreams. What was I saying? Oh, it doesn't matter. Please tell me. I don't know, it was strange. She kept shouting, stay out in the dark, like she was scared out of her mind. Must have been one out of a nightmare. Do you not remember any of it? I remember one thing, I remember seeing a door. Oh! Ow, I clipped my fucking finger! The team's stable for release. You may leave this afternoon, don't get medication. I won't, thank you for looking after me. Is something wrong? No, nothing, can I ask you something? No, you're asking anything I haven't already shoot. Someone else beside myself visit you. I know there's been a few nurses on night shift, and some of the patients will apply sometime. Besides you and taking that, I don't think I've seen much of anyone else in the last few weeks. Why? Nothing. Why? I was out last night. I thought I heard you whispering to someone. Don't mean to be shocked, but just having passing by, it's getting unusual to hear patients speaking that late at night. Sorry to scare you, but that's maybe weird dreams lately. Tapping up saying I'm in my sleep. Do you understand? Whoever you were talking to, I swear I heard. One of them must go back. Ooh. Hey, you ready to go? Yeah. Hey, why long fish? We celebrate it this way, but we things will be back to normal in time. No, because they won't. Things will never be the same. Ooh. I'm sorry, but I'm now really intrigued. Like, I knew the game was gonna do this. What? Also, do I remember the light pattern? I don't think I do remember the light pattern. I'll remember it at some stage. Okay. So, yeah. Because he was wearing the mask. But how was he wearing the mask? That's what I want to know, because I have the mask at that point, because I sold it back, right? Things went up the way they always have. It was such a man I love being killed in front of me. One way or another, his blood is always on my hands. Little one, early strawberry. I don't know what I'll do with you, because you can know nothing like that. Okay, I'll answer questions. Okay, don't worry, little one. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was cut off from what I said in the streets. I'm still the two officers so long. Okay, you guys, I promise this will take time. Correct. Oh, so we actually have a different outcome. Everyone used to ignore it as it passed, but I thought it was a very special subject. I found myself look up to it that day. It's awesome, fur and fluffy pink clouds. In my section, everything was hectic, and I made time for a movie by me. I was hungry for more challenging assignments, but my seniors always brushed me aside or gave me busy work. So sometimes bored and lost, all I had to do left was go outside, take a deep breath, and look up to that cherry tree. We never had that! We never had that! Fossil sat there at the beginning, then he showed up, heading right for me. He carried a small handle, a brush, and a flashlight in his gloved hands. I wondered if he was with the fanatics. But he was wearing a suit. He stood silently studying the tree for a long time, and suddenly he shoved both of his arms and his whole head into the tree hollow. My presence seemed to put him off at all. All I could do was stand there, speechless, as this weirdo rooted around. Hey, sir, are you? Ha, got it. Abruptly, he popped his now dirt-covered face out the tree, gripping something in his hand. He looked at me with a big grin. See this? It's a fossil. Who? What now, fossil? There used to be thousands of them during this period when Japan was nothing but an ocean. Pretty cool, right? Who was this guy? Despite his suit, his childlike smile didn't seem like it belonged to a detective, but someone told me that he wasn't a civilian popping in to file some sort of report either. Right, okay. I'll bite. So what exactly is a fossil doing in a tree? My guess is it was in the mud first, and the tree happened to grow over it. I found when I was out here 2 days ago, but I need to borrow some tools to get it out. After his brief explanation, he shoved the fossil in my hand. It didn't look like much than a dirty stone to me. You're a newbie, right? Here's a gift for all your hard work. First, thanks, I guess. Hey, wait. Before I could say anything more, he was off. And he was about to round the corner back to the station. He turned back and shouted, "Hey, newbie, I found all kinds of things around here. Don't tell anyone about my secret spot, okay?" He put his finger on his lips and disappeared. I was taken back, and any reply I had from the man stayed firmly lodged in my throat. Later, when I went back to my desk, I searched for the fossil online. Nothing, not a single page. I slowly misheard and tried every variation I could. The shout, plan, period. Nothing resembles the words that came up. What the hell is this? Finding the name of the fossil was irrelevant. I had a new mission. I wanted to find out what I could about the strange detective who had given it to me. My first impression of Kazuki was that of not a hopeless weirdo. Who would have thought we would end up living together? Oh, that's so sweet. I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room. Okay. That's my dream is gone. Think my ghost shouldn't exist. Okay. 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 I'm not taking the pill at all this time.
こんにちは。
Sorry, she has to do it. You need to be something. I know it's just. I'm just talking about this stuff. I'm really sorry. I don't know what to do.
もう十分よ。
Stop it, you don't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get it guys or anything. I'm sorry, it's just been too much. Then we have the earthquake. Maybe I'll say some text to
Hi.
do I'm here. Need your conversation as soon as you can. Please, if you talk in person, see you soon, and ask what's for me, trust me, that's my fucking job. That's just really weird. I don't know if my brain can like take this anymore. I'm gonna end this here because I've just been sat and I've gone back through the fucking whole game because the whole game is just like all over the place and I'm starting to get really, really sleepy because it's late and obviously I've been streaming for quite a while on this game. We've already finished it. Basically, this one, when I name it, it will say bad ending / new beginning. Meaning, obviously, once when you get to this part of the video, that it will be then. Basically, we're now going to do a whole new playthrough. So basically, what I've just done now, forget about it, forget about all of this. We're going to go back through. I may actually keep this one and we may actually just continue going because I'm going to skip everything unless something new pops up. But we're going to skip everything else because we've already been here, done that, don't really need to see it all over again. And then we get back to where we were, but this time we're going to obviously continue going because I'm not going to do the same ending, obviously. I would have liked it if they let you like have like the option to like replay through the game again with like none of the new stuff, and then you then go back through. Sorry. No different dialogue, all exactly the same, and then you can get the other ending. But I may have to delete my save file and then redo it all over again where it just starts like clean and fresh, and then I'm just going to go all the way through off stream, and then once we get to the part where we can then choose, I'll then start streaming and then we'll go from there, probably, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I am going to do this one first. So as I said earlier on, I'm going to go and play Dragon Quest Heroes next. That's still happening, so this game is going to be on hold for a bit, and then sorry, I've got the yawnies. And then we'll do it all over. We'll just start from whereabouts we are now. I wish we would stop blinking at me. So yeah. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to remember to hit the like button, there is a playlist for this game in our playlist. I have made a playlist, so if you want to go and watch it from the beginning and watch all the way back through again, as many times as your heart decides, feel free. There's a playlist. The same with Aces, Dragon Quest, the same with Beat Saber. Beat Saber will be coming back. Just at the moment my room is a big mess where I usually play Beat Saber because I'm sorting out all of the stuff that I need to actually throw away. Because one of my tables is broken and that needs to go and get thrown. And a lot of other stuff. Over there obviously is my recording area. Basically I will be doing recordings again. There'll be videos coming up, hopefully. Stop yawning. 3 times every week. Fingers crossed, hopefully. It should be every Monday, Thursday and Saturday. Depends, it may change, but that is why I'm planning, because editing is taking up a lot of my time at the moment. Videos aren't going to be good because I don't have my computer. I still have that shitty laptop that basically isn't good at all. But yeah, things are going to come back to the channel this year. It's going to be a really, really big year. Also, make sure you keep an eye out for the 17th of February, because that's when the video comes out. It's in the premiere. Sorry, I couldn't close that word for a second. My mouth is going all dry. But yeah, you'll see that. We can all chat while obviously it's playing. It's not a long video, but yeah, we can all just chat and chill and everything. Let's just celebrate the channel. We're also going to have a big live stream. The live stream is going to hopefully, fingers crossed, be 8 hours long, where we're just going to sit down, play a game, talk about how the channel has progressed in 4 years. So yeah, I really hope that you're looking forward to that, because I am. I'm really looking forward to that day. And then Valentine's Day, there's going to be a video coming out for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I just hope you're all excited as I am. Anyway, I'm going to get going, otherwise I'm going to be sat here talking shit for like the rest of like whatever. Also, what I would like to say is that, I just want to say it now, is that my investigation and my sanity is in the same position that it was once when I basically finished the last save. So that's really, really strange to be like, broken memories obviously is where we click to go in, do our saves, where we can like load. Maybe this new game was for the saves. This new game is probably to start from the beginning. Yeah, new game plus. I didn't see the plus, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll do the new game for this. What we're doing now, where it's the plus, where obviously it's going to bring out more of the story and her remembering what she's just been through. And then we'll go back to new game and then we'll do the other ending. I may actually do that one first. Obviously it auto saves. And then we can then click continue. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm off. Remember, if you like to, remember to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified once we're streaming or once when a new video has been uploaded. And I will see you in the next video or stream. Bye bye!